An Iowa farm is doing something we haven't seen before, preparing to use special seeds and satellites to grow more crops while also protecting his farmland. It's game-changing technology that could shape how we farm in the future. Local 5's Larissa Millis shows us how one Iowa farmer is breaking new ground.
What I'm excited about with agriculture is that we're at this cusp of change.
From the green valleys of Northern California to the fertile soil of Iowa.
Well, our farm's about legacy. I'd like to take good care of our soils. I'd like to leave things intact better than I found them for the next generation.
And these seeds could do exactly that. They're so-called smart seeds, engineered in a lab.
It is essentially accelerating natural processes because we have better technology, kind of like software and hardware. Just the plants are the hardware in this case.
InnerPlant, a California company, created the seeds that tell farmers when their crops are in trouble, under attack by stress, disease, and bugs. It works by altering the seed DNA through genetic coding.
And that line of code then tells them when you're reacting to pressure or stress, start producing a new protein that then creates an optical signal.
That visible signal is the plant leaves glowing in the dark.
And we can see that optical signal from anywhere from satellites to drones to tractors in the field.
This would allow farmers to pinpoint where to treat bugs and fungi instead of spraying an entire field with pesticide.
They can increase their yields by eliminating all these stresses early, and they can also eliminate the unnecessary use of chemistry, right? You don't want to spray everywhere, you just want to spray where you need it.
InnerPlant co-founder and CEO Shelly Aronoff says West Coast technology could have a Midwest impact, benefiting people like Ben Rainshe.
Well, that's what we need to know.
He's a sixth-generation farmer, the owner and manager of Blue Diamond Farms. Rainshe's family immigrated from Germany and settled in northeast Iowa more than 150 years ago.
But I think they'd be proud because of the technology, because of the kind of equipment we have, it's possible to manage more, and they'd be glad that we stayed active and challenged and busy, that we looked for opportunities to grow and be a leader in what we do.
The idea of change excites Rainshe, who knows that he and his fellow farmers must adapt.
You don't have to forego using herbicide technology, which, responsibly used is very effective. But what if we could use just a fraction of the amount of pesticide that we presently use? That's pretty exciting to me. This is one of our 2 storages that we have.
The small-town Iowan invited the big city scientists to his farm at Blue Diamond in Jessup after the two first met at an ag conference.
I wanted them to see how we grow a crop, and then with their own clean slate, decide what they could do with their technology to make it a better production system for us.
Success here could lead the way for a greener and more sustainable future.
How do you maximize the use of the land that's already used and arable for agriculture, but without essentially making it unusable for the future? All right, so it's how to increase yields, but how do you make soils more healthy, more resilient, so that we can continue to do this for more and more generations?
A new generation of farming where tradition embraces technology to produce more and feed more.
I have a little Iowa pride myself since I'm an Iowa farmer. I think I'd like to see my friends and neighbors lead this industry. I'd like to show the rest of the world that we can do things regeneratively, that we can do things beneficially, that we can take good care of our soil and water resources, and that we can feed the most people possible as affordably as possible.
A lasting Iowa farm legacy, preparing to plant seeds of innovation. Larissa Millis, Local 5 News.
InnerPlant will have its pilot trials in fields like Rainshe's in the next planting season. The seeds being used are safe as they are already USDA approved.